Top 5 reasons why pivoting and investing in revenue-generating activities as a short-term goal is essential. In today's hyper-competitive technology market, sales slowdowns, whether due to the economy or overcapacity in the market, are not uncommon. When the economy takes a turn for the worse, companies often default to one of two strategies: cut marketing budgets or increase pricing. The first strategy works well for most industries, but certain product categories, such as financial services, pharmaceuticals, and consumer goods, require a high level of investment. The second strategy can work for lower-priced products. But in most categories, customers are already price-sensitive, and the higher price means fewer customers. However, an emerging trend is appearing where companies are now investing more on revenue-generating activities rather than cost-cutting measures. This shift in focus and mindset away from cost-cutting is a major contributor to the skyrocketing growth in the number of startups. The need to drive revenue growth has forced companies to rethink the way they go about their business strategies. Cutting costs has been the primary driver behind many startups, but startups are now starting to look elsewhere for ways to drive growth. Companies are investing more in revenue-generating activities, as opposed to cost-cutting measures. In addition, many large and established companies are making big investments in startups. These startups get the opportunity to work closely with large and established companies. This helps these companies to get insights into improving their business and growth plan. For example, startups have quickly adapted their go-to-market strategies to address sales revenue leakage, deal slippage, bad data, buyer alignment, never-ending negotiations, and manual processes prone to error. Many startups are choosing to pivot and focus on short-term goals instead of long-term goals for the time being. Those who choose to focus on growing revenue are able to adjust their priorities to focus on the critical things. Here are 5 reasons why pivoting and investing in revenue-generating activities as a short-term goal is essential. 1. Revenue equals growth. It is critical to prioritize revenue generation over funding. You need less funding as your revenue grows. 2. Revenue drives profits, manages pricing volatility, and makes a company more competitive. 3. Instead of cutting costs, revenue helps companies prioritize growth. 4. When the time is right, revenue drives investment back into long-term goals. 5. Revenue contributes to the growth of a strong brand and consumer trust. While many startups are choosing to pivot and focus on short-term revenue-generating goals, there are many still working towards long-term goals. The choice of whether to pivot or not is a personal one and should be based on what is best for your company.